Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to coverage of high school basketball on Manchester Public Television Services. I'm Peter Capano, joined today by Don Pennard in the Simon Gym at Central High School as the boys host the Red Raiders of Spaulding. Good evening, Mr. Pennard. How are you?
Good evening. I'm well, very well, thank you.
It's good to hear. We've got a 2-1 Spaulding team here to take on the 0-3 Little Green. And we've seen where Spaulding can put up a lot of points. Central not so much. So I'm hoping for a little bit more of a run and gun game than maybe these two teams have been used to. And here's Houghton right off the bat with a good look in the corner.
The Central's team, I think, is fairly young.
Yeah. They start number 14, Michael Dupre, a 6'4" senior forward. Number 15, Andrew Houghton, is a sophomore forward. Number 20, Greg Jean-Baptiste, is a sophomore guard. Number 24, Baru Mawo, is a junior guard. And number 25, Jabari Dowell, is a junior guard. So just the one senior.
Yeah. So I would think that as the year progresses that Central will get their feet under them and develop confidence and obviously cohesiveness. Very athletic.
Yes, as always. Spaulding starts number 2, Dante McKinney, a 5'10" senior guard. And I should say conversely, there's nobody younger than a junior on this Spaulding team.
Wow.
Number 3 is Logan Gadboy, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 14, Jared Gooley, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 21 is Kevin Casey, a 6' junior forward. And number 23 is Ryan Bernier, a 6' senior forward. So all seniors to start here for the Red Raiders.
Oh. Fought hard, got the ball off the floor, and then
hiked it right through the legs.
Right through the legs.
Of his teammate, that was Dante McKinney on the floor. Did a couple push-ups afterwards.
Yeah, as punishment for that turnover.
Penance.
Yes.
All right, Houghton, the lefty, will inbound. He goes to Dowell. Dowell up top to Mawo. Back to Houghton. Cross court to Baptiste. Rebound to Mauro. Baptiste, all the way across. This is Houghton in the lane's gonna go.
Oh.
Can't get it up and over the rim. No score yet in this one. A minute and a half in. In the corner, this is Gadboy. Gadboy looks for Bernier. Bernier puts it in the lane.
He's a big kid, man.
He's a big kid. Lefty. Houghton rebounds. He's got Baptiste on the left. Goes to the right. Dowell makes a nice catch and shoots it in one motion. He gets fouled. David Greenidge with the call.
I got here early for the junior varsity game. I believe it was 56-56 with 1.9 seconds left to play in the game. Spaulding on the line for 2. They missed both of them, and the free throw shooter fouls.
Oh my goodness.
Central was in the bonus, went down the other end, hit both free throws, and that was all she wrote.
Well, we got some scrappy play here. Dowell short again. Baptiste won't go. Houghton over the back.
Over the
back.
Pick
up the foul.
They said that's a big body right there with Bernier. He had real good position trying to get over that body. He's going to draw that foul almost every time.
Listed at 6 foot tall, but a bit of a wide body.
Yeah.
Running right-hander from Gadboy won't drop. Dupre out to Houghton.
We'll have to take the lids off those rims, I think.
We haven't seen we have seen. Where did we get a point? I thought he missed both free throws. Did Dowell make the second one?
I don't know now.
I really don't think he did. I thought he missed them both.
Are you telling me that Peter Lally put up a point?
It's exactly what I'm telling you.
In error?
Yes.
Wow, it's early for that.
The very first thing is Dupree. He just can't seem to find the range this year. We've seen him, what, 3 times maybe now, Don, including the Christmas tournament, the Invitational, I should say. The referees are going to have to get together. Neither one of them saw it, I don't think.
Should be central ball.
It is. That isn't the call that Kevin Casey of Spaulding made, though. He was pointing the other way. You telling me that Casey was wrong?
No, they're giving it to Spaulding.
They are, that's right. He pointed in that direction,
Didn't that pass go?
Oh, I don't. I'm too far away to see that. That ball was deflected, so Casey couldn't handle it cleanly. And here's Gooley. Cole Sullivan on number 1 for Spaulding. Gooley with a nice fake. He got hit on the way through, no call. Nice rebound by Houghton, but then he runs right into trouble. McKinney takes it away. His shot is blocked. And to add insult to that injury, Jabari throws it off of him. So it is central ball. All right, Baptiste into the lane with a lot of company. He does travel.
Both teams looking to get into their rhythm offensively here. They were content to take shots from the outside early, but it seems like now they're trying to drive.
Spaulding with a chance to take the lead.
Nice pass.
Oh,
and they
my goodness.
Still can't convert.
What a beautiful look Sullivan had. His play was well worked. There's McKinney with the reach. We are at the 4:03 mark of the first quarter. Scoreboard says 1-0. Central.
First to 10.
Yeah. Dupre forces, I don't want to say force a shot. He got himself a little room to take the shot. He back rimmed that one.
Oh, had him open on that pick and roll. Oh, nice look.
Gooley.
Nice recovery, though, on Jean-Baptiste. Really closed that passing lane very, very quickly. Looked to be out of position, but recovered.
He touched it last, so Spaulding will inbound. Mark Frost, number 25 in the game for Spaulding. And Angel Castro, number 12, on for Central. Mao can't gain the baseline. Now he does. He'll go to the line for 2. Third foul on Spaulding. First one on Sullivan.
Mark Frost listed as a center. We commented on that the other day.
Yes.
Very few times now do you see someone listed as a center.
He's also listed at 6'4".
He's 6'4", and he's standing next to Houghton. How big is Houghton?
Houghton is tall. Yeah. Probably 6'3". Maybe matches right up with him.
What do you think, Pete? How long is this score going to last?
1-0. 3-minute mark of the first quarter. It's gonna last another minute, I think. This is Castro. He's calling out a play. Picks it up. Gives it to Dowell. Gives it back to Castro. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Back to
Nice
Castro
ball
all the
movement
way
there.
around, and it rattles out.
Good ball movement.
Yeah, it started with that all the way cross-court pass along the baseline, which made me gasp. But then it was beautiful movement all around the horn. Here's a jumper from McKinney. That won't go. And Houghton tracks down. Dupre tracks down the rebound. Castro over for Mauro. It's got it.
There he goes.
There it is. 1 minute, too.
Yep.
Makes it 4 for Central. Spaulding hasn't scored yet. Good step through. Couldn't make the shot, though. It's Gadboy.
Getting a couple nice looks. Just
maybe should have kicked that one out because the defense collapsed pretty well on him. Didn't foul him either. That comes off his shoe. That man-to-man defense by Central is real tight.
Yeah, we got a bunch of substitutes coming in right now for Spaulding.
Why not? Riley Prue, number 13.
Number 10.
Andrew Trogler. And his Dow is going to get called for travel. Step back. I know people who don't get called for that.
Yeah, they're mostly in the NBA.
Yeah.
Different set of rules.
I just don't think that was travel. Maybe it was. Gooley. Over for Gadboy. Back up top now for Mark Frost. Mark has a twin on the team.
Oh, there you go.
That'll rattle around and drop for Gadboy.
Got yourself a barn burner now.
4-3. We're inside the last minute of the first quarter.
Oh.
Ooh, Bailey Bates couldn't handle that pass. Maybe there wasn't really quite enough room. He tried to no look on that one. Bates defensively here, but this is Dupree. Should call timeout or get fouled. True.
Yeah, he was kind of rolling around out there. I
think maybe there was a travel.
Yeah. Potentially.
First foul on Prue. Fourth team foul. Here's Castro. Goes over to Mauro. Mauro takes it deep. 3. Short rims it. And then I think Bates is going to pick up that foul. Reached in on the rebounding action. His first, team second. 20 seconds left in the first. A little give and go to Gooley. That's the easiest look he'll get all day. And he can't make it go. Mark Frost,
he's wide open.
Wide open. Long rebound. Goes to Mauro. He goes down the court. And we end at 4-3.
As a coach, do you think you ever think if you score 4 points in a quarter, you'll be ahead?
No. No, you would not think that. And you would know that you're not going to be ahead by much.
Yeah.
Especially if it was the first quarter.
Oh, gosh.
A lot of decent looks for both sides in that quarter. They just couldn't put the ball in the hole. I did like Central's man-to-man defense. I thought that was very good.
Yeah, you know what? They're very active with their hands inside as people are driving to the basket. Ball's down low. They got to try to step through with the ball up a bit higher.
What do you mean step through?
They got when they're making their move to the basket, they're stepping through, either going to their right, going to their left. And as they're making that move, the ball's going to be up higher. They're carrying it down low, and it's getting slapped around. Put it up higher. You're more likely to draw the foul, first off. And secondly, you probably won't get it stolen.
And it's probably in a better position to be shot.
Exactly.
Well. All right, Spaulding will get the ball to begin the second quarter. And Ryan Bernier back in the game. Couldn't believe how much room he had that time. I'm not sure Central was matched up. He just went in and laid it in.
The lead.
And they have surged into a 5-4 lead with the left-handed layup. Bates gets bumped. Incidental contact. McKinney off here to Gadboy. Here's Bernier again. Gooley to Gadboy. To Gooley.
Very nice play.
Well, they more than doubled their first quarter scoring with a 7-4 lead in Spaulding. Oh, man. Just won't go in.
No.
Gooley lays it off down low to Bernier, but somebody get a hand on it. Probably.
I would like to see the ball on the floor on that one. That pass, bounce pass. Tougher to defend, easier for the...
Lead him to the basket there, too, right?
Right. And it's easier for the offensive person to handle.
There's a nice looking three from McKinney. And it's 10-4. Spaulding used that timeout or use that quarter break. Just gather themselves a little bit. They've hit 3 shots in a row here in the second quarter. They lead by 6.
Spaulding in his zone. Looks like they're going to force Central to beat them outside. Ooh. That was an audio foul.
It was an audio foul, but you know what? Somehow I suspected that I think it was Castro who got the foul, hit Mawo, and not the shooter, but couldn't really tell from here. Castro's first.
Oh. That was weak.
That was a 14-foot free throw.
Yes.
The rim, of course, is 15 feet from the foul line. Good rebound by Dowell. Gets it out to Baptiste. Bates, baseline. Kicks it to Houghton. He's going to get called for shuffling his feet.
Not a good habit to be in.
Terrible habit. 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Wow, wide open.
Trying that Dowell again with the rebound.
And that teardrop, that's a tough shot.
Bates for 3. Got it.
As soon as it left his hand, that was a sweet looking shot. Sophomore guard.
Yes. Makes it 10-7 Spaulding.
Wow.
McKinney.
Very nonchalant.
He's dropped in a couple of 2s as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Pushes the lead back to 5 for the Red Raiders. Baptiste's shot is long. Here comes McKinney all the way. Put back by Casey, and he's fouled.
Central shouldn't be giving up these second shot opportunities. Neither team shooting free throws particularly well tonight.
That's right. Kevin Casey, a 6-foot junior. Rattles him out. I think he's at least 0 for 4.
I'll tell you that shot's very flat.
Gooley, I should say, looks for Casey. He gives it off to McKinney. The sharpshooter can't make it go. Here comes Mawo. Almost runs out of room.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a foul on Bernier. Thought he had an angle to that, but Doro Koita.
He went at it with two hands, too. He should have just kind of cut the angle down.
There comes Cole Sullivan back on for Spaulding. And number 10, Doro Koita, senior forward on for Central. Missed that substitution. Here he is. In the lane, kicks it. Now over to Bates. Koita with the rebound.
Right away makes his presence felt.
He'll get 2. 6th team foul on Spaulding. It was on Sullivan, his 2nd. And that was a 16-foot free throw.
Huh. This Spaulding team has 10 seniors.
Yeah, you get a lane violation. Central made the free throw. It won't count. Somebody was in early. Coach Lett. Suni Lett coaching Central. Tim Cronin coaching Spaulding. I'm not sure I mentioned that early on.
The big guy making it.
Mark Frost.
3. I think.
Yeah, it was. Dupre.
He's looking to answer.
He does like that corner 3.
Yeah. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, good recovery run by John Baptiste. He touched it out of bounds. Inbound will be by McKinney. McKinney gets it back. Play probably designed so he can get a 3 out there. It still might happen. McKinney to the basket, loses it. Here comes Baptiste, 1-on-2. Banks it in.
Got to hold your ground if you're going to play some defense there. He just kind of let him ride him right to the basket.
Right beyond it, didn't he?
Yeah.
15-9. Spaulding by 6. Good rebound by Mawo. Bates. Well, that time he got away from the contact and let Bates kind of unbalance himself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bates was looking for that contact.
He was. Depending on it to
he
stand up.
disappeared. Yeah.
Mawo. I think that wayward pass caught Ryan Bernier in the nose over there on the Spaulding bench.
Oof.
There's a bump as Koita goes to the basket. He'll get 2.
It was a perfect opportunity to pick up an offensive charge.
First foul on Trogler, number 10 for Spaulding, the team's 7th.
Yeah, Bernier's in some distress over there by the garbage can. He's bleeding pretty good.
I think, yeah, Trainer Dave's going to go over and help him out.
Do you think that was all part of the plan?
No. No, I think you need to pay attention to the game even when you're on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I think. Gooley Won't go. Battling for the rebound, and Frost comes away with it, gives it back to Gooley. And out comes Dowell. Dowell, a little stutter step, but there's nothing there on the right-hand side. He goes back out on top. Baptiste. There's the foul. There's the offensive. Central players have been entering the lane and going up against 3 defenders.
Yeah, quite often.
The whole half.
Yeah. I will not disagree with that.
First foul on Jean-Baptiste. Looks like a carry from here down. McKinney to the basket. Running right-hander. Comes off. Still loose. Rebound to Frost. His shot is blocked. And here's Jean-Baptiste coming out with the ball. He's 3v3. There he goes. Take what you have. He missed a little elbow jumper, but the rebound came to him. Now it's Castro to the basket. His shot won't go. McKinney comes away with it. Oh, great look. Kind of a no-look down low.
Very nicely done.
Jared Gooley was along the baseline, and he drops in the easy bunny, makes it 19-9. 1 minute left until halftime. Wow. I mentioned maybe an up and down high-scoring game. I was hoping for it. I didn't really predict it, but I was way off. The running left-hander won't go.
Trying to initiate some contact there. And another.
That's going to be a block.
No.
Doro Koita to the basket.
I respectfully disagree with that guy.
It's a little tough from this angle. We couldn't really see if the defender was shifting at all. It was Gooley, his first. He'll shoot 1-and-1 here, I think. No, we're going to shoot 2, I guess. Is that a shooting foul?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to say he's in the act of going up to the basket.
Okay. All right, here's Doro. Gets the second one. A lot of body, yeah, and Doro's going to get called for it.
Bad one to waste. Next one puts him on the line. That's not a bad foul. It's only his first.
Gadboy to inbound. He's got Mark Frost. Frost to his right. Blocked by Doro. So Castro got it. McKinney. And that will just about do it. There's 2 seconds on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Spaulding leads 19-13. Central's ball. They got to go the length of the court. Could be done. That'll count if it goes.
Oh! Wow.
And it goes. Little last second excitement for you. Makes a 1-point Central lead after 1, a 4-point Spaulding lead after 2. We'll be right back. All right, Don, the team's about ready to come out for the second half. Spaulding with a 19-15 lead. What do you think teams heard at halftime on this one? It's kind of frustrating evening for both teams.
Well, one of the things that I think Spaulding has to do is use head fakes, ball fakes when they're underneath the basket. Central loves to block shots. They're going up on there, right on that first move. Anytime they're inside, I think they should do that. Even outside, I've seen Central leave their feet when they're defending on the outside. Good way for them to either pick up the foul when they're in low, or be able to head fake and then drive to the basket. Central also, on their side, I think has to create space. They love to drive to the basket, and I think you mentioned at one point that there was many opportunities or many instances where they were driving into three people. If they're looking to drive to the basket, they got to create that offense, and they have to create spacing on the floor.
And know when to kick it out. Oh, look at that move.
Yes, and know when to kick it out.
Well, Andrew Houghton opened up the scoring for Central. He was answered by Dante McKinney. Kenny led all scorers with 7. Gooley also had 7 for Spaulding. Frost and Bernier with 3 and 2.
What was the score at the end of the half? I forgot to write it down.
19-15. And John, you'll be interested to know that Central was 2 for 10 from the free throw line.
That hurts.
But get this, Spaulding was 0 for 4.
Really?
So it's been a tough shooting night.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it.
Which makes for a second half that's going to be explosive.
There we go. McKinney. Got it. There you go. And that's just like that. It's 26-19.
Spaulding right now is playing its own 2-3 zone.
Trying to take the inside away.
Exactly.
Kicked out to Mawo. Shot is long. Bernier tracks it down. I saw Bernier at halftime. He said he's fine.
Yeah.
Houghton with the rebound. He'll lead the break. Baptiste pulls it back out. They'll reset the Central offense. Looks like a 1-3-1 offense against this 2-3 zone, which makes sense. A little bit of movement. Houghton shows in the lane. Jumper from Baptiste is good.
With Bernier in his face as well.
That is a 3. 26-22. Spaulding by 4. Same lead as at halftime. And once again, twisting and turning goes Dante McKinney.
Very athletic move right there. Switched hands.
Turned his body.
Yeah.
And then spun it in. The corner jumper goes halfway down for Mawo. Gooley. Bernier. In the corner now for Casey. And that's McKinney. Houghton does a good job of boxing out and gets that rebound. Baptiste shows it, takes it away. Mawo. Rebound to Baptiste. He's got Houghton. Still looking for room. Goes to Mawo. Oh, in the corner to Dupre.
Ooh. Ref missed that. Did you see that foul right there?
Yeah.
He was looking at the basket. He turned his head for a second. He didn't see that that box set on that shot, that foul that you hate.
Yeah. After the ball's gone. Referees today, David Greenidge and Ken Hamill. I stopped by here yesterday, Don, to catch the second half of the Central girls win over
Malvern.
Thank you. And it wasn't close. But Mark Hamill was blowing the whistle.
Okay.
On that one, no relation.
Yeah, the unusual the Spaulding boys are in Division I and the girls are in Division II, which creates some scheduling problems. And that's what happened yesterday. Is Coach Winter's team was supposed to play at home today.
By the division.
He was just scheduled to play today against Alvern, who's Division I.
Okay.
And Central boys were scheduled to play against Spaulding today. So you get
one.
Right. So you get that because that
we got a timeout Central.
Because that other team is a Division II team, it creates some interesting scheduling sometimes.
Well, speaking of Division II, I'd like to get over to the West Gym. You're usually up for that.
Sure.
Aren't you, my friend, being a West grad?
We're West grad, West coach. Are they at home next week?
They are. They're hosting Kennett for actually girls-boys doubleheader on Friday. Girls start as early as 3:30.
Because what time?
3:30.
The girls start at 3:30?
Yes. Yep.
And then what, the JV boys?
Yes.
And then the varsity boys?
6:30 varsity boys. Right.
And what happens to the JV girls?
It's a triple header. That's a great question. I don't have the answer to that.
Every once in a while I come up with a gem.
Maybe they play at 1:30. Maybe it's a quad.
Whoa.
But before that, on Tuesday, Portsmouth visits Memorial on the boys' side. That should be a good one. Be a good test for Memorial. Or maybe for Portsmouth. I had some good teams.
Are you talking girls or boys?
No, that's boys. Castro. Coach Lett wanted Castro to run this offense right now. Here he is. Looking at a pick from Dowell. Goes all the way in.
Ooh, yeah. Yep. Saw that coming.
Is that on Jabari?
25.
Castro, yeah, on Dowell, I should say. .320 left in the third quarter. It's 29-22. This half started with some points coming rather quickly, but once again it's cooled off. And Frost can't catch that ball. It'll go to Central.
Looking to go up before he caught it.
Yeah.
Should have caught it, done the head fake, then gone up.
Oh, man. Quite a call for the travel. No, I didn't see it. I never see it. I didn't see that. Some room for Sullivan. He doesn't pull the trigger. This is Gadboy. Now to Casey. Casey over to Sullivan. And
Tough
McKinney.
defense by Central.
Great defense. Dowell blocks it. That loses it. It's going to be a held ball. It'll go to, unless a timeout. I think Coach Lett got a timeout for Central before the held ball. Got some cheerleaders tonight, Don, doing some tumbling, some flips.
Some cartwheels.
Here we go. Always been impressed with that.
Yeah, you could do that, though.
No, never.
No? Not even on your best day?
Not even when I was 17 and limber.
Limber.
My back hurts a little bit just watching it.
Yeah, that's
good stuff.
My granddaughter's starting to do that kind of stuff right now. Pretty interesting to see the progression. She's 7.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Fearless and...
Yeah. She actually had to play over Christmas, and I hadn't seen the dance routine at all, obviously, and I don't know.
You didn't choreograph it?
Acro dance or something like that. At one point, you see the group that they split up in the corners, and they're running across, and they're doing a kind of a flying cartwheel, and I'm like, no way! And then all of a sudden, here she comes, executed perfectly.
Nice.
It's like, wow.
Not only were you proud, you were entertained.
Yes.
We're going to held ball again. This time it will go to Spaulding. Actually, we didn't have a held ball last time. Spaulding has scored 10 points in this quarter. Central, 7. Oh, there's a steal. Baptiste read that one better than Cole Sullivan, the intended recipient.
There were people walking by that saw that one outside. That was a walk.
It's going to be a travel. Frost can't get his footing right underneath him. Stepped with both feet that time forward.
You should be kind of stepping into that pass so that you're rotating as you're catching the ball.
24-29 at the 150 mark. Spaulding by 5.
Good effort there.
Jared Gooley goes sliding by, almost into our camera. And to the line will go Baril Amawo, the junior.
Just a step late on that. Trying to plead his case, but it's already in the books.
Fouls on McKinney. He's having a chat with Mr. Greenidge, who's actually a whole lot of fun to talk to.
Yeah, he's a good guy. And I think they're doing a good job here tonight. They're really unnoticeable, to be honest with you. You know, which is always a sign of good refereeing.
All right, here comes Gadboy.
Oh, nice back door.
Found himself in the company of 6'4" Michael Dupree, though, and didn't pull the trigger. Gadboy again. Oh, Gooley loves that baseline, doesn't he?
He does.
Works that baseline. They do find him. Oh, boy.
Fired that one though, didn't he?
He did. That was a fastball. Needed to be.
Yeah,
to Castro. Ooh. Almost a hip check there. I think Dowell's lucky he didn't make more contact on that pick. Dupree. Ooh, he goes down to get hit in the face maybe. He's going to call for travel. It's no foul. Yeah, he must have picked up a finger or something in the face. Because he had the step. He was ready to just go up.
He might have initiated a contact on the shoulder or something. Got hit in the nose, you know, as he's coming through.
Yeah.
Kind of brings tears to your eyes.
Bernier kicks it out. Gooley back to Bernier. He's got plenty of company.
Oh, look at,
There's the steal. Dowell knocked it away. Baptiste lays it in.
It's a 2-point game now.
Mauro knocked it away. And this is the end of the quarter. It hits the rafters. And we'll end right there. 29-27. Spaulding was up 29-22. Central ran off the last 5 points of the quarter. And they're only down 2 heading into the 4th. Anybody's ball game, my friend.
42 points wins this game.
Yeah, that's not too hard to believe. I mentioned that Spaulding had scored 10 points at probably the 5-minute mark. 3 minutes left, I guess I should say. They did not score any more. Central put up 12 in the quarter. Highest scoring quarter was 16 points for Spaulding in the second. Do you think we'll see any kind of full court pressure here to try to mix things up? We haven't
I haven't really seen
so far in this one.
No, none at all in this one. I'm not sure what Central has in their bag. And I'm not sure Spaulding has the athleticism to be able to do that.
Yeah.
To Central, so I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'd like to see some half-court trapping, maybe. It doesn't necessarily have to be full court.
Looks like Spaulding's going to start in a zone. No, it's
nope,
man.
They're coming out in a man.
That's
nice pass.
That's a very nice look down low. It was Dowell to Mawo.
Interesting why.
And we're just like that. We're tied.
Interesting why Spaulding changed it up.
Foul on Central. I think it's on Mawo, his first.
Only the 6th foul in the half.
Yeah, only the 4th on Central.
Yeah.
That was a nice look for Frost. Can't make it. Spaulding battling for the rebound. Away comes Gadboy. It's up top to Gooley. Corner to Casey. He's got the baseline.
There it is. He gave him that little pump fake.
And then he went up. You know, we haven't seen the name Casey much at all over the years, Don. And you're waiting to see the significance of that, aren't you?
Casey is a first name. Casey is a last name.
Last name especially, but
yeah. I went to school with some Caseys.
Well, I played with my captain in my high school basketball team was John Casey.
Casey Jones.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for? Some offspring? Is that what it is?
No, just nostalgia.
Oh.
I think. I miss John. I don't see him much anymore. We spent a lot of time off the court as well. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, I hear you. Give him the ball.
Here's McKinney. He's been good tonight. He misses that one, though. Castro gives it back to Dowell.
Nicely done.
Central ties it this time at 31. Baseline, Mark Frost kicks it out. Casey looks down low. Pick your player to block that one, but the putback and the foul on Dowell, I'm not sure how much of an arm he got on that either. That looked pretty clean from here. Oh, it wasn't on Dowell, that's why. It was on Bates. That would explain it.
Close that door.
The wind blew that one sideways. Spaulding was 0 for 4 at the line in the first half.
Come back to haunt them.
Sure looks like it.
Said I talked about that JV game, right?
Yes. Number 55 for Central. Stood up there and dropped them both in to win it.
Yeah.
I don't have the JV roster with me. I wonder if he's on the bench. I wonder if it's Alex Montanez, who's listed 55 on my varsity roster.
No, could be.
Probably true. It is Dupree. Dupree's shot is flat, isn't it?
It is, real flat.
The putback by Mawo gives Central a lead. They haven't had a lead
since the first quarter, I think.
That's right.
think we need a timeout here if you're Spaulding. To be honest with you, just a 30-second.
You thought the Central had it put away at 4-3, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, that came off Mawo's foot, I guess. It'll go to Spaulding. Here's Gadboy in the lane, kicks it out. Gooley's got to track it down, and he does take the bump from Angel Castro. He might shoot 1-1 here.
Yes, I think he is.
Well, this might be Central's secret weapon. Puts Spaulding
How to
on
get the ball back.
Yeah. Central actually leads by 2. It was 29-27 after 3. Central scored the first basket to tie it. Spaulding scored the next one, and then Central the next 2. Yeah, there you go.
Have they made a basket?
You know, I meant to pay attention to that in this half, as Bates just runs right in to trouble, ends up with a held ball. That's interesting. Didn't want to call charging or blocking on that, so we went with the held ball. McKinney really wanted that call.
I don't get that.
It was a bailout call. He didn't think there was enough contact to call the charge. I think it would have gone against Central. But yeah. All right, Max Frost, number 11 in for Spaulding. The brother of number 25, Mark Frost. They're both juniors. They are not the same height, however.
There it is.
One. 5:06 left in the game. Central leads by 1. Rebound to Bailey Bates. Now to Dowell. Tries to muscle it in, can't do it. Here comes McKinney. Does enough to get it to Gadboy. Central defense is swarming out there.
Yeah, they really stepped it up this half, I thought.
Long 3 by McKinney.
Man. It's a nice shot.
And it's 35-33 Spaulding with 4:25 to go. Timeout Central.
Has Spaulding called any timeouts today?
No, I don't remember any. Good point. I saw in the paper the other day that I think it was Jalen Leroy up at Plymouth. He played here for Central a number of years. A big 6'4" slashing forward. Is scoring a lot of points.
Oh, no kidding.
Up at Plymouth.
Nice.
For the what are the Plymouth State nickname?
Panthers? No.
Could be.
Plymouth?
Should know that. We should know that.
I think it's the Panthers.
Yeah, let's go with that.
They're green and white, right?
And that means exactly what?
I'm just trying to picture their uniform.
Who is your favorite Plymouth State basketball player?
I'd have to think long and hard about that, but I think it's probably Amanda Kanya.
Amanda Kanya. She could fill it up.
Yeah, in a hurry.
Great West player back in the day. All right, Castro. In the corner to Bates. He doesn't waste any time. Won't quite drop. Bates battled for the rebound. Gets it to Dupree. Michael's got some room. Oh, just won't bounce in. Foul on Gooley. That'll put Mawo to the line for 2.
It's his third, I think.
It is. But they've got McKinney up there.
Yeah, that wasn't on him. Was it?
Well, we saw the backside of the play. We saw number 14, Jared Gooley, swat for the ball. He might have got it cleanly. There might have been a foul on the other side of the player. 2 free throws. Ties it at 35. Well, that is going to be a foul.
Yep. Had to be.
Back in the day, there used to be a force out call.
Yeah.
Right? That went away. You'd get to keep the ball. If your opponent kind of forced you off the court, you got to keep the ball. But it really didn't ever make a whole lot of sense. And so if you're pushed off the court, it's a foul nowadays. Max Frost makes a free throw. Gives his team a 1-point lead. Second one comes off. Rebound by Baptiste. Greg goes left to Mawo. Gets it back. Here's Dowell. Central really want Dowell way out there.
I don't.
No, you don't, do you? You want him down low. He does handle the ball very well, and he got 2 shots here.
I think that's what the aim is to get him the ball and drive to the basket, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe the mismatch, size versus size. This Frost picks up the foul.
It's a little bit short.
That wasn't quite 14 feet. Fifth foul on Spaulding. Dupree has it yanked out of his held by Gooley,
That was
and then I
just
think
a dumb foul right there.
Frustrated.
Yep. They're shooting 2 now.
That'll put Jared on the line for 2. .318 to go. Spaulding up by 1. What did you say? First team to 42 or 42 points going to win this
42
one?
points going to win it.
Looks pretty good. That's 37. And here comes Kevin Casey back on for Mark Frost. Got them both. 38-35. Here comes a 3 to tie it up. Baptiste to the lane, kicks it back out. Dowell in the corner to Dupree. Can he make one? Yes!
You called it.
I did, didn't I? 38-38. Gadboy's going to answer at the other end, but misses. Jean-Baptiste to bring it up. And here's Mawo. Won't drop. Baptiste with the putback. Dupree rebounds. Falls out of bounds. Tries to toss it off an opponent. And down at the other end, looks like we get a low.
Oh my God.
Somehow it comes out. The ball's still loose. Baptiste picks it up. He's got Dupree ahead of him. Goes there. Michael's going to take it. That one won't drop.
How do you miss that layup?
Max Frost all by himself.
Oh.
And I think, you know what we get done? A Spaulding timeout.
Well, look at that.
Huh?
2 minutes left in the game. He's going to burn one.
It's 38-38 at the 2:12 mark. Speaking of John Casey and Cape Elizabeth High School, 2:12 was when the bell rang. That was the end of the day.
That was it, 2:12, huh?
2:12. We were
I
at
was gone
2:12.
home by then.
You were?
Yeah.
Wow. How'd you do that?
I had early dismissal the way my schedule worked out. We had a thing over at West for a while there where you picked your classes and you picked the teachers and the times that you wanted and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you arranged your own schedule.
Okay.
And it was a matter of who got to what table first type of thing. And, you know, yeah, I was lucky enough. I didn't go to school past 1 o'clock, I don't think, most of the time.
Time did you start? Do you remember?
It was early, 7:30 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we started 7:35.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old days.
But we digress.
A little bit.
The 70s, man, the 70s.
Yeah. But you were in college in the 70s.
Well, I was that too. You were still in high school.
Yeah. Late 70s for me in college.
I moved to Manchester in 1979 to start my working career.
That was my freshman year of college.
All right, 2 minutes left. Game
Kudos.
tied. Frost in the corner.
Central really extending.
Gooley now.
You're going to find some space under there.
Are Spaulding holding on to the ball
They
right
are.
now,
They're
Don?
exactly what they're doing. Like I said, they're creating some space by being so spread.
There's a look for Gadboy. He's got it. That three makes it 41-39. Good relief valve here by Dowell, alertly helping Mawo inbound that one. And with 1:10 to go, Central with the ball, down 3. In the corner. Mawo thought about it. Still got Dupree. I think I could have got it in there to him. Put it on Dupree's hand. He had his left hand up in the air.
What is that?
I guess we had a timeout Central. But Michael was down on the block looking for the ball. Mawo decided not to make the pass once.
Yeah.
But he had the opportunity to do it the second or third time. Thought he was open.
He probably was. I was talking to Coach Winters about that before the game today, and the art of feeding the ball into the low post, and same conversation really we had the other day
over at Memorial.
And he agrees that
the Trinity coach, wasn't it?
It's tough to drill it into your guards. You need good guards or a good mindset of a team. You really need to work on it. It's got to be a focus. If that's what you're looking to do, it has to be a focus during your practice. What to look for, how to feed it in, what angle it should come in at.
When and where and how.
Exactly. So what do we got here?
All right.
They're looking to take a quick shot. They're looking to take a...
Well, there's only 51 seconds left.
Right. That's what I mean. Are they looking to take a quick shot? Or?
They should take the first good shot that approaches, in my opinion. They could decide to foul at the other end.
Well, they have a foul to waste right now. Spaulding does. As long as it's not in a shooting situation.
Right. This is Mawo. He's got 2 on him.
Oh, I thought he stepped out of bounds.
Puts it back up and can't convert. He's fouled. That could have been a conventional 3.
Yeah.
For Baril.
Boy, he came very close to that baseline.
Yeah, he sure did.
I think his heel was up as he was going across.
Big free throws for the junior.
He's been pretty good tonight there.
look good right there. That's a beautiful thing. Nice arc, nice little backspin. Shooter's bounce.
And he gets, the shooter's bounce.
And he deserves it. Makes it a 1-point game, and there's a foul. Now, I don't have an 11 on my roster.
Well, it's a illegal substitution.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I did want to ask about that. Cool a caught. Dante McKinney, the best shooter on the Spaulding Red Raiders team, helped Central out by missing the first one. We'll get another one. He's got that one.
Here's the 42.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
We saved that. 15 seconds left. We got a timeout, I think. No, there's a foul.
On who?
21? Yeah, I think it's on Casey. That will put Central at the line, and that will send number 24, Burrow Mawo, back to the line.
Where was that foul?
I have no idea.
That was really late.
Central down by 2. Now just 1. That free throw at the other end made it 42. Coach Bernard predicted 42 would win this game. Mawo has one more free throw at the 15.6 second mark. We do have a barn burner.
We do.
It's not going to hit 50 points, but it's a barn burner. What do you got?
I'd like to see what 70% free throw shooting on either team for both teams would have done to change this game. I think Spaulding would probably be up by 8.
Well, Central had 10 free throws at halftime. Spaulding just 4.
They were 0 for 4.
Yes.
And Central had only made 4, correct?
Well, made 2.
Oh, made 2. That's why I said I'd like to see put both of them at 70%, which I don't think is an outrageous shooting percentage from the free throw line. And see what the score would be at that
5 more points for Central and 3 more for Spaulding at halftime.
At halftime, right.
I don't know. Spaulding probably has had a few more.
I think so.
Than Central, although...
In the second half?
In the second half.
Yeah, I think so.
Although here with 4 in a row now for Mawo, it's pretty even. But Baril can tie this one with this shot, and then Central's got to defend for just under 16 seconds to send it to overtime. He's got it. Spaulding not in a hurry.
No.
We're at 10 seconds now. Gooley. Timeout, Spaulding. As the ball gets to the Spaulding bench and Logan Gadboy. I suspect they would like it in the hands of Dante McKinney.
It's either McKinney or Gadba. I'm gonna defend both of those guys.
You don't think they're gonna try something tricky and get it underneath? 6 seconds. They don't have much time to set much up. What would Bruce Johnson do in this case?
He would definitely go backdoor.
Backdoor, he would. He'd stack them all up and set somebody.
Yep, and he would go backdoor, and everybody would know that that's what he was going to do.
Bruce, a longtime coach at Timberlane on the girls' side, had 100 plays for just this situation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, so what do we got here?
All right. Central and a man. And it almost looks like a 1-4. Here's the clock running down. Yeah, and Mawo does enough defensive work and actually steals the ball. Central gets a timeout with the 2.5 seconds left. They're 3/4 of the court away, however. they did score right at halftime.
They did.
With 1.9 seconds
They did.
left. And that
You could say that was the difference.
You can at this point. This game is tied at 42. You must have meant 43 points will win this game. Because we're tied at 42-42.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was prophetic in saying that was going to be the score going into the first overtime.
Excellent. Well, I'm looking at Spaulding. They're going to put Mark Frost out there, the 6'4". He's going to go on the ball.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then the other four are meeting top of the key.
Make it difficult for them to get but Central's.
They're going to want to defend it way down low. It looks like Mawo and Dowell are going to be the targets. Houghton will inbound. He goes into the rafters.
That's a turnover.
That is a turnover. And that will give the ball to Spaulding.
That's a turnover.
With a second and a half left. And Spaulding's going to call timeout, come up with a play of their own.
Oh, yeah. So that height forced him to go high. Probably not that high, but
yeah. So Mark Frost, his 6'4" frame right on the ball.
Now, Coach Lett has to be telling his players, do not foul. Do not foul.
He's got it. Is he going to put Dupree on the ball?
Sure, why not?
6'4"?
Yeah.
Fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
If you
or Houghton.
Or Houghton, for that matter.
Yeah.
Look at those two.
He's got about the same height. He's got plenty of size out there.
It is Houghton. He wants to make himself big. Houghton can't reach over into off the court.
Now watch for any.
There it is, up and over. Frost.
That was a good play, man.
And then the three-quarter shot goes well after the buzzer. We're going to overtime.
There was probably some contact on that, too.
Mark Frost was set up quite nicely. He caught it and shot it all in one motion and couldn't convert. There was no foul on the play. And Coach Lett has to be thrilled with that.
Absolutely.
And we're going to play another 4 minutes. Tied at 42 after 32 minutes. My math is right.
Oh, it has to be right.
Our friend Fred McNeil would say, free basketball. Overtime.
Yeah, but the refs don't see it that way.
No, that's cutting into their hourly rate, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. David Greenidge and Ken Hamill tonight.
Did a fine job.
Yes, indeed. You know, there's only 10 fouls in the half on Spaulding, only 7 on Central. There's nobody in foul trouble in this game on either side.
And I think it's been pretty cleanly played. I think they called what they had to call.
And they played a lot of man-to-man, too.
Yeah.
So that's fairly surprising, but it has been a clean game, no question about it. Dowell goes up and grabs that, or tips that opening tip, and Central gets the first possession. That means the possession arrow goes to Spaulding. Down low to Dowell. He makes the catch and banks it in.
He could do that all day long.
Where's that been all night?
All day long.
Well, you and I both. Oh, Dupree's going to get called.
Yeah, that's not smart.
You know, I'm not. Well, we can't tell if there's contact with the body from here, but it didn't look it to me. But that gets called
every time. It's like you're going over the top. That's what they're going to,
Yeah.
Again, we can't see the body contact underneath, but Let him catch the ball at that point. He's got position on you, then defend.
Yeah, time to defend. Mark Frost, the 6'4" junior. Can't drop that one in. He's got the second one. Here comes Baptiste. Dupre. Down low again to Dowell, although he stepped out after catching that one. Into the corner. Mawo. Somebody blocked him. He'll shoot two.
And that was Frost, and the reason he got called for the foul is because he turned his body. If he would have just stayed there, he would have been fine. But he moved. Just stay planted.
Well, Baril hit 4 big free throws down the stretch for Central, including one with a second and a half to go to tie this game. Now he's got 5 in a row. Gives his team a 2-point lead. 3:10 left in overtime.
He's been clutch.
He sure has. Here's Gadboy. Won't drop. Dowell rebounds.
Boy, that was halfway in, wasn't it?
Sure was. Central with a chance to take their biggest lead of the game. In fact, they may have it now. Unless they led 4-0. Mauro to Baptiste. Doesn't catch it cleanly. Oh, Mauro does a great job to go get that ball to catch it, as Kevin Casey didn't know quite where it was. And he gets called for the foul.
But I didn't see much there, to be honest with you. Did you?
No, actually, I didn't. The pass was behind Casey. He was moving towards Mauro, but nope, that one's off. Why didn't he get a second shot?
Because they're not in double. One more. What?
The 10 was on Spaulding. That's 9 fouls on Spaulding.
Right.
All right. The Raiders with the ball. 2:10 left in overtime. Central by 3. They're being patient again here. Dooley gonna stop and pop. Big rebound for Dowell, but he brings it down where he gets tied up by Casey.
Yep.
The held ball gives the ball back to Spaulding. Dowell had that rebound. He timed it beautifully, went up and got it, but he couldn't keep the ball up high and got tied up as a result. Here's Gooley. Got his man beat, running right here, and it won't go. And this time it's Mauro with the rebound. He's looking for help. Dowell hands it to Castro. Back to Dowell.
Central can be patient and should be patient.
Baptiste.
It's good defense right here.
Gooley comes out and jumps. He does make some contact. We've got a call here. Let's see what we got. I think Gooley deserved the foul. He does. He's heading off. Is he fouled out? No. I didn't think anybody was in trouble. It's just his second. He's just not happy about it, but I think that's a good call. Came a little bit late, but Gooley came out to double team. Picks up the blocking foul. Greg Jean-Baptiste.
Oh, this game was won at the line.
In the end, it does look that way. He gets 1 of 2. It's 47-43. 4-point lead might be Central's biggest lead of the whole game. Baseline Gooley, he's fouled by Dowell. And he'll shoot 2. Jared Gooley, a 5'10" senior. Has had his struggles today, I believe, at the line. But he's got that one. This one would cut Central's lead to 2. Won't drop. Baril Mawo will go back to the line.
It's not who you want to put on the free throw line.
Not if you're Spaulding. This can make it a 2-possession game, and he does. 48-44 Central. 1:08 remaining in the overtime.
Still plenty of time.
Gooley from the corner. Dupree's got the rebound, and he's pushed by Kevin Casey. Michael will shoot 2.
Got more whistles in the past 2 minutes than
in the whole rest of the game, seems like. Dupree looked like he was in a little bit of pain as he walked down the floor. If he's trying to stretch out a back there, he might get a little twist. But these are big. His team leads by 4. There are about 55 seconds left in the game. Oh, look at the rebound by Mawo.
Central ball?
Yes. One referee indicated a held ball. That would give it a Central. Dupree was trying to call timeout, but I don't think his team had possession. Just as well, on the held ball, 51 seconds to go. Castro took a bump, didn't blow the whistle that time. Here's Baptiste, corner to Dowell, now back out to Castro.
Ooh.
And the foul, Castro was fouled by McKinney, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dante got him. Trying to put the defensive pressure on. Look for a steal with 35 seconds to go. This time it's Angel Castro. Had 5 at halftime. Actually led the Central in scoring. He's just a freshman, Don.
No kidding. I didn't know that.
Yeah. First one comes out. His team leads by 4. 35 seconds left. Got the second one.
They got to score quick.
Timeout. Oh. McKinney gets a timeout in front of his coach. Red Raiders going to talk it over. Ball. Central is 0-3 in the regular season, having lost to Trinity 61-49, to Dover 66-43, and to Merrimack 51-37. Spaulding beat Salem 74-65, beat Timberlane 59-38, and lost to Winnicott 68-39.
Well, Spaulding's going to look for a quick hit here, I would think.
They got 30 seconds left. That's going to be a kick. Gooley goes left. McKinney made a few of those tonight. He needed that one and didn't get it.
We got possession.
We have a hell ball on the rebound.
Possession.
What's it done?
Boy, they bring that ball down low.
Yeah. Shouldn't really come down past the chest, should it? There's McKinney again. He's got that one, and we've got a whistle. I think Spaulding wants a foul. As Castro bumped into the shooter. He was late, and I think McKinney made a lot of it. Let's see what the referee's going to do over at
No, he's calling a timeout. Spaulding called a timeout.
Okay.
So it was the same foul there that happened right here in this corner.
That also did not get called.
Right, because he's not watching. He's watching the ball instead of watching the shooter and what happens at that point. I'm not sure whose responsibility that is, to be honest with you. But it's happened twice.
If that had been called here, it would have been a one free throw.
Well, depending on what he did. He could have called it after the shot, which would mean 2 free throws.
Well, it might have been after the shot. It was
then
very
it would be
late.
2.
I saw it. I think the player was back on the floor.
So that's a 2-shot foul because they're in bonus.
Potential 5-point play.
Right there, and it's tied up if they make them both.
It's 49-47 with that 3 that Dante McKinney just dropped in. Central has the ball, and there's only 16 seconds left in the overtime. Dupree to inbound, and they get it to Maui.
Ooh, that's a travel.
I don't know what we got there. I think Sudi Lett was trying to call timeout. What came first? I believe it's the timeout. I didn't see the foot move.
I did.
You
did? Dragged it. Yeah.
You did? Well, that's a big call in this game. Central maintains possession with 12 seconds left.
I think we've had this conversation before. Are you a fan of coach being able to call a timeout? Should the coach be the only one be able to call a timeout? Should the players have to call a timeout? How do you think that should work?
I think the players or the coach.
Either way.
Be able to call timeout. Yeah, either way. Why not? Why can't a coach call timeout? Why wouldn't one?
I'm just having the conversation.
Yeah.
Do
you agree?
Yeah, I think so.
And that's been the way it has been forever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why anyone would look to change it. How does it improve the game? I guess is my thought process. There's the foul on McKinney as he reaches in on Greg Jean-Baptiste.
Yeah, it does not. Who just fouled out?
No, McKinney, of all people.
That hurts.
Yeah. McKinney was probably their leading scorer here tonight.
Right. He really shouldn't have been the one fouling. But here we go. These shots, at least one of these shots is big.
First one is off. 10.5 seconds left. Plenty of time to get down the court and hoist up a 3. That would, if he doesn't make this one, that would win the game for Spaulding. It would tie it if Greg can drop this one in. Got it. Here's Gadboy. Should be looking to pass it down the court, but he's dribbling it up. Long free from Gooley, won't drop. The rebound to Central, and that will do it. As Gooley does foul, But with 0.7 seconds left and Central at the free throw line and a 3-point lead, they are going to pick up their first win of the season and move to 1-3. Spaulding will even out at 2-2 in this interesting overtime game, Mr. Bernard.
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. Started off pretty slow, but
did it ever. It was 4-3 after 8 minutes. It was 19-15 Spaulding after 2 quarters. And it will end 51-47 in overtime. Central takes the win. Any last thoughts on this one?
no, good game. I think Central's going to continue to improve. I like their defense today, being a young team, and I think there's some good things in the future for them.
We'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. For me, Peter Capano.
Don Pennard.
We'll see you next time on Manchester Public Television Services Game of the Week.
Good night.